Hi everyone, welcome to another new video. So today the video that I am going to create is basically for all those young people for all those school goers or all those guys who are into school and means they're doing their schooling actually, and also who loves to play and loves to play cricket. Means wants to become a cricketer, a professional cricketer, and to take up cricket as a profession, right? So I believe that there are many guys, or means I would not refer to means guys just for like boys, so I am referring guys to means girls and boys everywhere, means whoever is watching. So that way around, I like that definitely the game of cricket, this sport particularly, is something that is loved and definitely cherished, and means there is a whole lot of ambition for many of us, right? So but the ambition is only means having some sense when you are in your school days, at least once when you are into the age group of like 12, 13, 14, or 15, 16. That is the, I believe, age for at that time you should have this ambition, or you are having this particular ambition of becoming a cricketer. So that is the perfect age for that. And definitely after 16, 18 years also you can still have that aspiration to become a cricketer, but the chances are very less that time around. And you can still have that aspiration of like becoming a cricketer until you reach your like mid 20s also. That way around, we have also seen few players come up like who were not professional cricketers until their college days were over, but once they have finished their college and they have played at the same time with their colleges and all, and they finally have got a chance to play into the leagues like IPL and all. There are few of the players to name them also, that I can name some of them, like I believe Venkatesh Iyer was one of them, and similarly Varun Chakravarti. Though both these players are playing for KKR, so I know that they have completed their education and everything at their college, and their professional career and means education has been completed. And after that, playing cricket simultaneously, they have been able to get into the professional cricket scenario and play it for the one of the most elite franchises, right? So that way around, like, but to in general to have this ambition of becoming a cricketer, and to have this means uh, wish to become a cricketer basically. So it should be something that you should have means the ambition, if it is there at your age group of like 12, 13, 14, that time around. So that is the time to act, and that is the time to definitely do something, and to think like how to take cricket as a career, or if I am selecting cricket as a career, so what are there as my strength, and what are my weaknesses also, right? So to do the strength weakness analysis also for your own, and to understand that once you are having the ambition of becoming a cricketer, so what is the means which role and responsibility as a cricketer would you like to take up, because there are basically three things that you can do becoming a cricketer, right? Either you can be a batter, or you can be a bowler, or you can be a all-rounder. And also at the same time you can be an excellent fielder, you can be an excellent fielder, and your fielding can definitely become an added advantage. But one thing should be kept in mind is like only by becoming an excellent fielder it is very difficult to grab a chance into a any team, means at any level, at any team. Only with the potential of being an excellent fielder, that way around it is very difficult to crack into any particular team. So that way around, like I believe, if you consider like only because of the fielding someone was getting selected into a national team, that way around you can only think about Jonty Rhodes. I don't say that Jonty Rhodes was not a good batsman or a good batter, but definitely he was not that responsible for making those many runs and all. And basically the team used to rely hugely on the fielding. But at the same time, at present the scenario is like so many huge number of cricketers are there, so the competition is also steep. So you have to understand that definitely either you have to become a batter or a bowler, or you need to become an all-rounder. At the same time, your fielding should be means top notch also, right? So that way around, if the question may arise like how to decide that why whether I want to become a batter or I want to become a bowler. So that way around, like first thing I would like to mention is like to have that physical means means compatibility understanding of your own, right? Means physically how fit you are to become uh, either a batter or a bowler or an all-rounder. So first thing you should keep it in mind is like batting is basically like having the techniques and also to have the patience, and also at the same time there are certain skills which are required to become a batter. Because in your early days, that is the time when you need to decide that whether whether you wish to become batter or you wish to become a bowler. If you are willing to become a bowler, at the same time there needs specific strength in your body, stamina in your body, and the ability to like hold the stamina and not to just replenish yourself or to like exhaust yourself, so that like after bowling 2 overs or 3 overs of great spells like that, and there is nothing left inside you, and you are finished and you won't be able to means do anything in the rest of the match. That way around, you won't be able to become a bowler also. So that much physical compatibility, that much physical strength, you need to understand whether it is having inside you or not. So first thing you should consider is like how good an athlete you are once you are planning to become a cricketer also. Like if you are a good athlete, then only you have the most amount of chances to make success as a bowler or as an all-rounder, because you know the workload of an all-rounder is like extreme. And if you look around for all-rounders like Jack Callis, who used to bowl regularly, open the bowling also at some times, and open the batting or bat like one down position also. And at present if you look at Hardik Pandya, because he still restricts himself that he don't play any red ball matches and all, but also in white ball games like one days and T20s, the workload that is definitely on Hardik Pandya or any all-rounder like Andre Russell, who only plays T20 and all. So you need to bowl. If you're a fast bowler, if you're a fast bowling all rounder, then your bowling should be around more than 125 to 130 kilometer. That is, amount of speed you should be able to generate whatever amount of overs you are bowling. Like once you claim yourself as an all rounder, then the skipper, the captain of the team, will definitely have the trust that he can throw the ball to you and he can ask you to bowl at any point of time. And if the professional means like mainstream bowlers are not doing that much well, then they are as a one means break bowler, and just to break the rhythm of the batsman. Definitely the all-rounder bowler is given the responsibility, and we see that most of the time the all-rounder bowler gets the breakthrough also, because there is a certain difference in rhythm and pace and everything. So that way around, the all-rounder bowler makes a great impact. But that physical strength should be there. That one thing you should understand, that if I wish to become a bowler or wish to become an all-rounder, then whether I am having that much physical strength and I am having that much recovery from my within, that if I am bowling like for like 4 overs and all, at the same time I'm fielding and running in the field, then how much strength I have and how much quickly I can recover. Because I have seen like legends like Virat Kohli also mentioned to an interview that was held with Mr. Our Prime Minister, respectable Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Yeah, Modi ji mentioned to Virat Kohli like you never seems to become exhausted or tired. So what is the secret behind this? So Virat Kohli, respected and the goat means of greatest of all time, the legend batsman Virat Kohli mentioned like see, we all get tired and we all get exhausted. There is nothing to hide this fact. But the most important thing is like how quickly we are recovering and how better we are recovering, right? So you, if you look around and if you study yourself and you understand your strength that way around, that how better you recover. Like if you look at fast bowlers who are like bowling in test matches or in ODI matches or in T20 matches, you will find out that they are standing beside the boundaries, and there are like support staffs or like 12 men who are by the edge of the boundary, means opposite side of the boundary also. They are bringing in towels, and they are bringing in this energy drinks or whatever the drink is that. So the bowler is like sipping it a bit and using the towel for a while, and that way around when the next delivery is being bowled by another bowler, he is ready for fielding and he is ready to run and take the catch, also cut the boundary. And but at the meantime, whenever he is getting that time, he is recovering, and that recovery is the most important thing. If that recovery part is not good in you, then you should not opt to become a bowler, and that way around you should totally focus around to become a batter. I am no way mentioning that becoming a batter is like something a comfortable thing, but at least that much physical strength is not required to become a batter. What strength is required is the strength of your uh, means arm, your shoulder, your forearm, and everything, and your upper part, upper body. So that kind of thing is very much coming into play, and that strength you can develop. At the same time, there is the equal amount of strength is required for your lower part, right? You need to have a stance. The stance is very important for a batter, because nowadays mostly people are playing aggressive kind of a cricket as a batter. No way is like the techniques are being compromised, and no way it is like that batters are neglecting their techniques and their defense is getting weaker or something. Nothing like that, but at the same time there is a certain approach that in test matches also, or in ODI matches, you should not eat up deliveries so much that you end up means becoming a burden for yourself and also for the team. I am not mentioning, like, there have been great players like Chiteshwar Pujara, and also the wall we mentioned, Mr. Rahul Dravid. Those players like Mr. Rahul Dravid, he used to play that kind of innings where he used to play the new ball, so that the batters coming after him, they definitely don't find it that much difficult, because the new ball definitely swings a lot. And when the next batters are coming, they if Rahul Dravid used to stay in the crease for like 4 hours, 5 hours, and used to play like 180 deliveries, 170 deliveries, and scored like 60 runs also, 40 runs also. The run he never really used to that much give importance. Also at the same time, he has scored huge amount of centuries, 50s and all half centuries. But there is something, a responsibility he used to have, that to play the new ball as much as you can, so that once the batters after you they are coming, or you may be losing wicket at another end, or how many more amount of deliveries means you are playing, so that way around the polish of the new ball is going away, and then the batters who are coming after you, they are getting more and more easy, they are finding it more and more easy, and the batting collapse, or there is nothing like a scenario of a batting collapse happening. In order, a batter is like that much good in technique, and that much long innings a batter can play around, right? And Pujara also used to do the same thing, but that way around, if you see like recently Pujara playing some good innings also, but at the same time the team India is looking into prospect of like young players who are like playing not only defensive, but at the same time there should be that strong sense of like application of yourself, that if some delivery is there to hit, and if you are able to manufacture a shot out of it, you definitely need to manufacture a shot and play a shot, and that way around attack is also the best form of defense also, right? If good deliveries you are leaving, at one delivery you find that it is something, it is in your zone, you can cut that delivery, because some batters are having the technique to cut it, to let cut it in test matches or in one day or T20 matches also. In T20 the scenario is different, but I am basically speaking about test matches and ODI cricket, where the techniques are mostly means followed and all are mostly required. So that way around, if you can manufacture, if you can create a shot, you create a shot, you try to means stick to the wicket, stay in the wicket, and play a good innings, means that you should be like the inning should be having a balance, means strike rate should be in a balanced scenario. What is strike rate? Basically it is like if you play 40 deliveries and if you are scoring 40 runs, your strike rate is 100. And if you are playing like 40 deliveries and if you are scoring 20 runs, then your batting strike rate is like 50%, right? So you should, I mean, at present scenario in the format like T20s, are so much T20s are being played. So if you are aspiring to become a batter, your stance, what that I was referring, you should like have a good stance with a means your bat should have some kind of a back lift. What is back lift? Is basically the amount to the way you keep the bat up once the bowler is trying to means coming to bowl at you. If you are having a high back lift, that way around, if you are keeping the bat high when means from the very instance when the bowler is running in, then there is a huge way, I mean there is a kind of a uh, uh, means sense in working inside you, that you are also attacking, you are also having that attacking mindset, and you are not only thinking about defending the deliveries and all. So that way around, and also with the strength you develop in your forearm, in your shoulders and your upper body, and that way around you practice hitting sixes, and you find yourself that you are capable to clear the boundaries, and it is nothing impossible. It is something that you understand, and something that you gain, means your skills enhance like a better also once you are practicing, and you are practicing these big shots and everything. And at the same time, one thing, important thing you should keep it in light to become a batter is like your body balance. How good is your body balance? Means once you are playing spinners also, so you are stretching in front of you to defend the delivery, but at the same time your back leg should be inside the crease. A little bit portion of your back leg, your shoe should be staying inside the crease, so that you are not getting stump out. Once you are missing the delivery, the wicket keeper is grabbing the delivery and crashing it into the wicket. So that way around, if some little bit portion of your shoe is inside the crease also, you are not getting stump out in an unlucky and in a very cheap kind of a manner. So that body balance should be there. And also at the same time, once you are playing today, the main difference of batters, rather than the batters who used to bat like 20 years back, is like there was not that much reverse switch hit and all these things. They were not trained, or they are not capable to play those kind of shots also. But nowadays we find like spinners are getting, once is a sweep, a proper conventional sweep, and also at the same time, at the same instance, the batters are doing the reverse sweep also. And we are finding out that the batters are also doing playing shots uh, to fast bowlers, and also they are doing reverse sweep and scoop, and all these shots are being played to the fast bowler. So these things may look very easy on screen, but these are not easy things, because you should remember like once a bowler is bowling at a speed of like 140, 145 or something like this, and to get in a position to get it under the delivery, and to just clear it over the head of the keeper, and to play it to the fine leg, that we see like Mr. Surya Kumar Yadav, once the best T20 batter for quite a long time. He has that kind of ability, and at the same time many batters are having those abilities to like play those kind of shots. So that way around, like it is something to be kept in mind, that your body balance is very much important. And at the same time, another most important thing of becoming a batter is your like hand and eye coordination. Because you see like once you see the players retire after like 38, 40, even 37, 36. This is the time when player starts to retire from international cricket and everything, because that way around the hand eye coordination, your means the coordination with your hand and the eye, means the fast bowling is like once a bowler is bowling at 140, 145 or something. So that way around, to bring the bat to the ball and to hit it to out of the park, or to play the proper defense shot, to just block the delivery before crash, once it is striking, trying to crash your wickets also, or the defense that is you are playing through the middle of your bat, so that it is not getting the edge and you are not getting out while trying to defend and all. So all this thing depends about how good your hand-eye coordination is basically. So these are the key factors. Once you are into your training, you should understand that these factors, how much they are having, how much means strength you are having. Like if you are willing to become a bowler, how much stamina, how much your recovery, how much means your bowling, means if you are bowling, what is your skill, like if you are trying to become a spinner also. So that way around, you need the strength of your shoulders also, and you should have the control from your fingers to like grip the ball and to turn the ball if you are spinning the deliveries, right? And that strength whether you are having, and also if you are willing to become a spinner, you should have that concept of like making the ball flight above the eye level of the batter, so that at times the batter is like a bit confused that the ball is like flighting above the general normal eye level. And yes, today's batters, they are like having that kind of a stance and everything, so they don't really get that much troubled with the ball flighting above your eye level. But being a spinner, this is also one key factor, like how much strength you have from your shoulders, and how much is your like ability to turn the delivery, not also to turn but also to like how much stump to stump you are bowling at present days. It is important like how much economical you are, and how much like you are attacking the stumps also. Because previously we used to find out like there have been great legendary spinners like Muthai Muralitharan, Shane Warne. They used to have huge amount of turn, but nowadays you will find out bowlers are basically the spinners. They are having mixed kind of deliveries. They are bowling like flippers, something that is uh, uh, going fast into the wicket, something like a wrong delivery that is like going away from the batter if it is off spinner, or like coming into the batter if it is a leg spinner or something. So that way around these things are like mostly because spinners are nowadays, they are firstly they are into the team. They are quite means willing to secure their position, because no way around, like if you are a fast spinner also, you are having that much quality to spin the delivery. But if the batter is reading your spin properly, then once he starts hitting you, there is no other alternative that you could have. So that way around, spinners are nowadays also having this kind of skills and qualities, so that they are economical. So they are targeting the stumps, so that at times if the batter misses the line, or if he tries to switch and reverse switch, or sweep it, or means play a shot from the stumps, and if it is like he is missing it, the ball is crashing into the wicket and getting the wicket also. And similarly, I already discussed about, if you are a fast bowler, like you should have that ability to find out also that how much means stamina you are having, how much good is your recovery and all, and how you are like how much pace you are able to generate. Like you see at today's uh, scenario, the benchmark of pace have come to something like more than 135 or something. So if you are not still able to bowl at 135, if you should consider like whether you can at least bowl at 130, or whether you can at least bowl at an average speed of 128 to 127, or you can reach up to like 130 with average speed of like 125. But if you are still not able to bowl at 125 also, then you should decide like, if I am a bowler, then at the same time I should have that much equal amount of training in my batting also, so that I would not focus that much deep into my batting bowling, because I could not generate more pace than 125 being a fast bowler. So I can be there in a team as a medium fast bowler. But at present you should remember, like medium fast bowlers are not bowling in T20 matches, or mostly like in ODI matches, because of the ability of batters to play all square of the wicket, right? A batter can play just like a left hand batter. If it is a right hand batter, a batter can play and switch to become a left hand batter also, and they can cultivate many kind of shots at the same time. So you can definitely get a chance to bowl at test matches, and also there is like, once the ball is moving around and all, there can be a chance for you to bowl. And you will be definitely you should have the skill to bat at the same time to become a all-rounder. And if you are passionate to become all-rounder, that is also a very good thing. So that should be like the most difficult thing at present time. So if you are a spin bowler and you are trying to become a all-rounder, that way around, still you need to practice equally. Like you need to bowl at the nets for like 4 5 hours, and bat at the nets at like similar like 4 5 hours, so that that much amount of time, whether you will be able to provide for your training and all. And if you are training for like 3 hours each for 5 days a week, so that way around you need to break it like 1.5 hours you need to bat, and another 1.5 hours you need to bowl at the net. And you need to get that clearance from the coach and your coaching staff and everyone, that that much time should be allotted to you, so that once you are done with your batting with 1 hour or 1.5 hour, then if you are sitting around and someone else is using the net and bowling around, and you are not getting the chance to bowl, so your abilities and your skills won't be developing that much way, and that way around also. But I think these things will be taken care by your coach and your mentors and everyone, where you are means assigned and playing professionally, right? So that is the main thing to discuss in this video. So like anyone who is aspiring to become a cricketer, so first thing is you understand your body well, you understand your strengths well. And not only it is about passion, but also it is like having the realistic view of like how good I am in the departments of the game, right? And what are my strengths, and what are my, and also what are my ambitions and passions. And if you should always remember is like, what you think in a starting phase of your life, that is not only important. Like if you are not doing that thing, means then things are not going to work for you or something like that. So you should remember, like the legendary batter Sachin Tendulkar, he had that ambition to become a bowler basically. But once he started playing cricket, he realized that batting is the thing that is his strength basically. So if that thing worked for him, so like anyone who is loving this game, so if you are understanding yourself, if you are understanding your body, if you are understanding the entire whole scenario, and you understanding your strength also, and then also you can develop your skill that way around, like you can uh, with training you can become a great batter also. But some disciplines are very much important. Like before I end the video, it is very important to mention is like once you decide to become a cricketer, firstly I also referred it in the beginning of the video that how good a athlete you are. So you should remember it is like it is a very much like sacrificing kind of a thing. You need to sacrifice like entire, if you are willing to become a cricketer at a 10 years, means when you are 10 years old, and you should remember like you should restrict yourself to a very restricted diet and a very good healthy lifestyle for at least another 20-30 years, as long as you are willing to play the game. And after that also you should remain retain a healthy lifestyle, but that time around you could have one ice cream more once you wish, or you could have some more sticks, or you could have some more kebabs, means if you wish. But once you are a cricketer, why it is important to have those fixed diets and fixed everything, because it is like see, generally we all wake up and we become fresh and we go to our work, we go to our education, or start our studies or offices or anything like this. But once you are a cricketer, your main thing would be like every day you need to wake up around 5:30 or something like that, and you need to have this running schedule of like 1 and 1.5 hour. That is something that no one is going to spare you for that. So that is the biggest challenge I believe. I have seen people in my relatives also, and in some of my means friends also used to play, like they used to find it very difficult to like maintain all these things, like to have a running session of like 1 and 1.5 hour every day. And also it is something that is kept mandatory for like if it is raining around, then also you need to go to the ground and you need to do this running and all. So that, because it is important to remember that once you are a batter also, you need to run between the wickets and you need to run very tight and very hard. No way, if you are complacent and or if you are like reluctant to take a second run or a third run, no one is going to accept all these things. And if you see like in test matches also, and today for saving a boundary, a fielder is like throwing their body in a 5-day test match, also throwing his or her body to save a boundary also. And how we all see like how means over boundaries, the sixes are being saved with that much amount of effort and dedication being shown in the boundaries and all. So how much important it is to be fit and to be to have your fitness at your peak. So two things are important is like how good you recover and how much healthy a lifestyle you are having and how much healthy you are eating. So like if you are if you need to wake up at 5:30, then definitely you could not stay awake till like 11:30 or like 12 p.m. every day, right? You need to go to bed and you need to sleep properly from like 10:15, and that way around only you can wake up at around 5:30, and then you can start your day at that means that way around. And I can just cite one example of like Mr. Sunil Chhetri also. Recently he had retired from his international duties. He is the best footballer for India also. Though we are discussing about cricket, but equally I love football also. I will be making more videos on football, and within 2 days time, means from 13th of September, it is like the ISL, the Indian Super League is also commencing. So it is a great thing I believe, like for Indian football fans and also to have a world class kind of a football tournament happen in our country, which races for around 6 months. So what I was referring was like Mr. Sunil Shetty in one interview, he referred it to like he goes to bed around 9:15 p.m. 9:15 to 9:30 he completes his dinner, and then he is going to bed and he is waking up at around 5:30. And he mentioned like how much important it is for him to have a complete sleep of like more than 8 hours and everything. And that way around he played for like 38 years, and still now he, I believe, would be playing in the ISL for Bangalore FC and all. So that is the thing. So that is what is the motto for mentioning all these things is like if you take the examples of great like Virat Kohli. And also one example I would like to mention is like Virat Kohli had mentioned to Sanju Samson to one interview that because he was Sanju Samson was gaining some weight or something, he mentioned, and he asked Virat, sir, for this Virat Kohli. So Virat Kohli mentioned that, see, you can have all those favorite items of your, he is from Kerala, Sanju Samson, your Keralian dishes and all these things which are basically cooked in, I believe, in coconut oil, and those are very healthy and also very delicious kind of things. But you can have those items to your heart's content, but you can only have them once you are done playing cricket. As long as you are willing to have a career in cricket, you could not be indulging on those means foods, on those things and all. And Virat himself have mentioned so many times that he used to love chola bhatura so much, and now he only have one bite or something still the time he is playing and all. And I believe he will maintain that way around also, because he had mentioned is like it is not healthy to like eat 4 5 chola bhaturas or like then to just lie around and to just let it digest into your system and all. So these things are important, these things are the most important things. So that way around I'm ending this video. So next another video I will create is to like how to reduce the weight, and if someone is having obesity and all, how to control your weight and how to reduce the weights and all. So that will be also a helpful video for everyone, I believe, whoever is watching. So anyone who is willing to take up cricket as a profession also, I believe this video is definitely helpful for you. And definitely do like the video, share the videos, and subscribe to my channel. I'll be bringing in more videos regularly. So everyone take care, bye bye, have a great day, and I will see you in the next video in a very short while. Thank you, bye bye.